Welcome to my world. Hey everyone, I'm Suzanne Ridgway. This is Let Us Eat. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, thank you for checking me out. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button down below. I appreciate all of you. My subscriptions are going up and my views and watch time hours. Thank you so much for that. We're going to get cleaning today. Going to do all the rooms in my flat. And then we're going to do some deep cleaning videos later this week for the summer months when my kids are home more. Let's get started. Yes, I'm a huge Def Leppard fan. 4 decades. I'm going to get cleaned up today. This video is previously recorded. And you're going to hear my husband in the background. He's got a loud voice and there's just nothing I can do about it. He works from home. Going to get the bedroom cleaned up. And then there's going to be a separate video on deep cleaning that bedroom, getting it ready for the summer months. Because I'll only be able to get into it when my kid is asleep or away at a friend's house for the afternoon. And the table's always pretty cleared. Cabinets not cluttered, just little things that I keep up there. We collect rocks from waterfalls. Got laundry going down today. The bathroom's in that door, the one that's shut. The darker room is my teens room. We're going to get the room decluttered this morning and bed made. All the floors are going to be swept. I don't need to mop. We just mopped a few days ago. My kids are older now. 12 and 18, so things are a little easier. The dark breezeway leads into my kitchen. And we're going to get things cleaned up in here. The garbage needs to go downstairs. It's full. Take care of the counter next to the stove with the coffee. Just a few dishes in the sink. And then some dishes in the dish drain that need to be put away. Put away the toaster for the day and get the surfaces wiped down. Today we're going to take care of the kitchen first. We're going to take care of the dishes in the dish drain, put away the toaster, wipe down the countertop, get it cleaned up and ready for the next meal, and wash the dishes in the sink, and then wash the sink itself. Then head on over to the other side of the kitchen and get that done. Let's get cleaned up and get all these dishes put away and do that first. We're also going to clean up underneath the dish drain today. Wash out the dish drain. You should wash out your dish drain 2-3 times a week because it gets gross from soap scum from dishes drying in it. When I'm putting away clean cooking utensils, if it's cluttered, I take a minute to declutter it. And I put away the large ones first and then the eating utensils. Just a few dishes from the kids and David's breakfast. We're going to get them taken care of after we clean up the dish drain and underneath the dish drain. Got to wash that counter down first. I just had to move a couple things out of the way. I use a few separate sponges for each task. And put away that cookie sheet and stand up the cutting board. It's a hard area for me to give you a full view. Now we're going to rinse the dish drain thoroughly with nice hot water. And I keep it tilted so the water drains into the sink and not the counter and the floor. Then with a new sponge, washing down the dishes in the sink, getting them cleaned up. And then with the third sponge, we'll wash the walls of the sink and the basin of the sink area and get the sink cleaned up for the next meal. I wash my sink twice a day, morning, evening, and then rinse it out after each load of dishes washed. Probably 4 loads a day. Now we're going to get the walls all nice and soap, as well as the drain and the food catchers. And then rinse it with hot water. Just soap and hot water. I do deep clean them a couple times a week with good kitchen cleaner. On into the countertop. Soap and hot water is all I use. And again, I do deep clean it a couple times a week with my LA Totally Awesome with orange. It's multi-purpose. On to the other side. And I hang up the pot holder, wipe down the countertop. I have 3 different rags that I wipe up all the soap and hot water with, and they'll go right into the wash rather than using a ton of sponges, wasting money. Lift out the garbage bag so it goes downstairs. Great way to put your garbage bag in is reverse if there's a tight one. I'm doing an actual video on this. It's gotten a lot of attention. It takes less than 3 seconds and you're not fighting it. I'm going to wipe down the garbage can. I'm going to sweep in here when we're all done with the rest of the apartment. And make sure the rags that I used in here go to the laundry basket. Rather than wasting a sponge, I use the rags so they could go right into the wash and you're saving money. Using a sponge and having to throw it away when it's not ready to be tossed yet, use an old towel that can be thrown into the wash and get cleaned up for next use. This is my dining area, and we have it zoned off. The left side has my spare freezer, pantry shelves. Opposite side has a buffet, my coat rack, because there's really no place to hang anything like coats. So I keep it very clutter-free. And we have a table off to the right that holds our printer for documents and things, which comes in very handy, not having to run to the post office or library to print stuff. We're going to do a full sweep in here, wipe down the dinner table, then make our way to the front bedroom and TV area. Now we're going to get the table wiped down first, so all the debris goes to the floor, and then we sweep. And I do the rims of the chair a few times a week so they don't get gross. I've had this set for about 7 years now. I bought it from a neighbor of mine. Gonna get the broom and get the floor swept up and get underneath the dinner table. I do vacuum, but usually not on camera because I clean in the morning, and I don't run the back cleaner on hardwood floors first thing in the morning before 9 with the ladies downstairs so it doesn't bother them. Moving right along, TV room, we're going to take care of it. Wipe down the coffee table, fold up the blanket on the floor, put it away. Make sure the couch is set up the way it's supposed to be. Kitty corner the fan, shake out the rug, sweep, then go into the front bedroom. Let's shake out the rug here. It's got to get washed soon. It's been a few weeks. We were supposed to do it one day and then we ended up forgetting about it, so it's actually been 3. Folding up the blanket for the day, and then going to do a full sweep. It's not a very big room. It's an odd boxed shape, like this whole house is odd with the walls and doors and cabinets and things. They look like they're useful, but they're really dumb, and half of them you can't really store stuff in them, and you got to be really creative. Now I'm going to wipe down the coffee table, and I use the wipes from the Dollar Tree, the Scrub Buddies. They're versatile, and you could use them on all surfaces and stay hydrated when you're cleaning. Making waves, moving and shaking. Front bedroom, bed made, swept, wipe things down, make sure all the devices are home, plugged in, ready to go for this afternoon. Fluff the pillows up, touch up the dresser and the desktop, and I noticed some food stains on the purple cabinet, so I need to wipe that down. And I have to empty some trash cans in this room as well as the middle bedroom, my teens. Going to fluff up the pillows first and then fix the blanket. My child does not like flat sheets, so we don't make her have one to make them comfortable. And then we're going to turn the camera angles around on to the next area I am cleaning. This purple cabinet has some stains on it. We've had it for 11 years and I like to keep it nice and clean. And I'm going to do a quick sweep in this small L-shaped room. And then we'll be done in here and then take the garbage can out to empty it. A good sweep around the dresser and the side of the dresser and head into the bathroom. The bathroom, just the toilet and the pedestal sink. If you're new here, my tub is very old and rusty. We don't do it on camera. I use scrubbing bubbles on it, though it's rusty, and I recently deep cleaned the shower head with peroxide in our peroxide video. Check out our Let Us Eat players list and our Clean With Me players list for your enjoyment. I'm going to put some comment down in the basin area of the sink, some in the bowl of the toilet only. Then I spray it down with either Bang from LA Totally Awesome or the orange. I either use Comet or Ajax, whatever the Dollar Tree has that's 50% more. I put it in the basin of the sink and then do the counter surface area on the pedestal. This is the hardest area to do because there's really no place to have the camera, and my back will be turned to for most of it. I'll try to give you views of the toilet as much as I can. The brush goes in the bowl only, and I have a pink rag to wipe down the outside and the top part of the toilet seat. The brush only touches that part of the toilet seat, the brown there, and the seat part that closes down. And the other rags are already in the laundry to go down. I apologize for the fan in the background. It is warm in here and I need to have it on, especially after all that cleaning. I'm going to do the toilet, the bowl only. Then we're going to wipe it down with the Bang on the outer parts of it. It's just really hard to get a good shot here. Take care of the middle bedroom and finally sweep up the kitchen. And we're done. I'm going to make the bed in here, take care of some of the clutter, and make sure nothing's on the floor of the closet. Dump out the garbage can and do a sweep. All summer long and on the weekends, my kids make their own bed. Less thing for mom to have to do. I do them during the weekdays so they can come home to a cleaned room and just plop down. Granted, there's no more homework assignments, especially for my 18-year-old until they go to college in the fall. But they'll have a good sense to make their beds during the day, make sure they have their laundry clean, and things that they need for daily life at college. Now we're going to sweep up the floor in here, and I'll tidy up the cords so they're not sticking out all over the place, and put some mail away for my kid that was left. Then we'll take care of the garbage can last and tidy up the dresser top. I had to hang up the flag because it was on the dresser. My kid loves pastel flags. Make sure that the dresser looks pretty decent when they walk in, so it's calm and not busy and cluttery. And finally, take the garbage can out. Now we're into the very last room of the house to sweep, the room that we started in first, and we're done. Done. My favorite thing about the cleaning videos is my cleaning is done when the video is done. First one we started in, cleaned up and ready for the next meal. That is my secret broom cabinet with Dollar Tree mop and broom holders. Ready to go. I personally haven't had breakfast yet. I can't eat right away in the morning. I power down during the day. It's a sneaky way how I save money on my energy. Husband's in the shower. We got it all cleaned up for him. Table's ready to go for dinner. Den, TV room, whichever you like to call it. All cleaned up and ready to go. And the front bedroom. I'm going to do a deep cleaning on the front bedroom for you, for my child, so it's clean for the summer months. Then spot clean a couple times a week, especially when they're home.